Good evening. It's been a day of high drama for the LNP in Queensland's election campaign. Shots have been fired at an MP's office and crisis talks held over a candidate's link to a pornographic website. Political editor Kathy Borders at State Car Parliament. And Kathy, some disturbing developments there.
Sure is, Bill. You'll recall in 2007 we had a hostage drama at a Cairns electorate office. Today, a different politician, police have been called to his office investigating a shooting. The LNP's also had more candidate problems. Bill, it's been a day of police, porn and a platypus. Police were called after Michael Crandon arrived at his Coomera office and discovered what looked like a bullet hole.
The bullet's in my office. It would have been above my head where it came through.
There had been a threatening letter.
Yeah, a little bit disturbing. We received a letter from someone, happened to be today. The police have taken that with them.
If linked, it could be over a trivial matter.
At the end of it was, well, you know, this is about a car park.
While work continued on his campaign, there was a good reason neighbouring LNP candidate Mark Boothman wasn't at home this morning. He was in a crisis meeting at party headquarters, being grilled by LNP bosses about alleged links to a pornographic website. The domain clearly shows his name and contacts.
Do you want a kiss?
You got $10,000?
Does he need another hug?
The Coast candidate crisis rocking the LNP, coming on top of its Broadwater debacle where one candidate was dumped over a swingers party, another for drink driving.
I'm reserving judgment. We need to investigate it.
Causing further embarrassment, the fallout coming on International Women's Day.
There is no choice for Campbell Newman today other than to disendorse his candidate in Albert.
Hours later, the LNP dished up its decision to keep its candidate.
I have stood beside him and I will stand beside him because at the end of the day, he's a terrific young bloke.
Mark Boothman saying the site was originally for car enthusiasts but was shut down 6 years ago because it was being hijacked from its original purpose and was getting beyond his control. He says as a family man he's embarrassed but has done nothing wrong.
All right, Kathy, if the LNP's Albert candidate had been dumped at this late stage, what could have happened then?
Well, his name is still on the ballot paper. Of course, some people have already voted in this campaign. Under the Electoral Act, there is a provision if a candidate dies for a by-election to be called, but nothing for a circumstance like this. So we could have had the bizarre situation where he was dumped by his party, but still elected to Parliament. Now, for the LNP, all of this focus on them means that their message about Labor's record isn't getting out there. And Anna Bly's having a cruisy campaign for the cameras.
Fruit Ninjas is the closest Anna Bly's come to heavy fire this week.
Don't hit the bomb.
It's like question time.
She's offering $3 million for start-up entrepreneurs, like those who develop the game. Campbell Newman's announced $10 million to encourage women into male-dominated careers. But he's had to defend his backflip on alcohol management plans in Indigenous communities.
Well, you had me on the spot yesterday, to be honest.
He ruled out scrapping the plans in his first term. Now he'll review them within 18 months of office, prompting a vicious attack from Labor.
Let's be very frank about what Campbell Newman is doing. He is looking to buy Aboriginal votes with grog. It's disgusting.
How dare the Premier play this disgraceful line this afternoon? It is completely unacceptable. She should apologise and withdraw.
Bob Katter also feels hard done by. While his Kingaroy candidate was crushing grapes, his Australian party had its hopes crushed. The Court of Appeal rejecting the full Katter name on ballot papers. They haven't ruled out going to the High Court.
Because there isn't a single fair dinkum, fair-minded person, regardless of his politics, who wouldn't say this is bloody unfair.
Anna Bly may be able to stick with her small target strategy while the spotlight shines on other parties' controversies. But they won't run forever, and there's still 2 weeks to go.
Leonie Mellor, 10 News.